This is John Kohler with DiscountJuicers.com. Today we're here at the Natural Products Expo West, and I come to all the major trade shows to see what's up in the juicer industry, see if there's any new products coming out. And I'm here today to show you a brand new product from Tribest. And Tribest, they make the Solo Star 2 juicer, the Green Star Elite juicer, the regular Green Star juicer, as well as the Sedona dehydrator and many other products that allow you to live a healthier lifestyle. And today I'm going to show you their newest juicer, and that's right here. Their newest juicer is called the FruitStar, and you might be thinking, hey John, that looks very similar to some of the other vertical auger machines on the market, and you would be right. This is a vertical single auger machine, runs at approximately 80 RPMs, has the same 10-year warranty as all the other ones, but Tribest is billing this as a fruit juicer because these style machines excel and do really well at juicing fruits. Now if you want to juice greens, guess what? We can move right next door. They got the Green Star Elite juicer. That's because the Green Star is good for juicing greens. The FruitStar is good for juicing fruits. So, you know, if you want to juice mostly vegetables, including leafy greens, the Green Star would be the better choice. If you want to juice more fruits, then the FruitStar would be the better choice. Of course, each of the machines will also juice the other things. So the Green Star will also juice fruits, although, you know, if you want to juice a lot of fruits, get the FruitStar. And if you want to juice a lot of greens, don't get the FruitStar, get the Green Star. Did you get that? So let's go back and show you how the new FruitStar works. So this is the FruitStar, and like many vertical single augers, it has a very similar design. But one of the unique features about this one is that it has a nice built-in handle. Right here in the back, you could easily pick this up. Some of the other vertical auger machines don't have a handle, and you need to use two hands to pick the machine up. Now this machine weighs in, man, it's probably pushing close to 20 pounds. Nice heavy duty motor in there. This runs at 80 RPMs or revolutions per minute. The slower the machine, the more nutrients are going to be in the juice because of the less oxidation occurring from the oxygen getting into your juice. Now, once again, they have a simple pusher that I actually don't recommend you use when feeding produce into the machine. You only want to use this if things get stuck in the feed chute, because if you're using the pusher, you're probably pushing too quickly in the vertical single augers. In addition, we're going to go ahead and turn this top off. There's a simple close and open like many of the other vertical single augers on the market. And you have your basic top, and in addition, you have the few standard pieces. You have your automatic wiping blade. The wiping blade is like the windshield wipers on your car that keeps your window clean on your car when it's raining so you can see out. Well, the wiping blade on the FruitStar keeps the juicing screen clean so that you'll get more juice out. Besides the wiping blade, you got your standard screen. And now this is a two-stage screen, and upon initial putting the produce into the machine, the auger turns, juice is released through this top set, and then as the auger spins more, juice comes out this bottom set of screen holes. And on the FruitStar, it has actually a wide port to let the pulp out. And here's the auger on the FruitStar. This is the GE Ultim auger, which is 8 times harder than previously available augers. And finally, we have the bowl on the FruitStar. It just simply slides off right there, and that's it. And once again, on the bottom, there's what's called a pulp flap. This pulp flap is gray in color on the FruitStar, and you want to just unplug that. Now when you're juicing in the FruitStar or any other vertical auger, you always want to have the pulp flap in there. What the pulp flap does, it basically keeps a little bit of back pressure on the pulp so that the juicer can wring out all the juice out of the pulp that you put in there. So we're going to go ahead and push that firmly all the way in, and we're going to go ahead and very easily reassemble the machine. We're going to go ahead and put the top and put it on and turn that into place. We're then going to take the wiping blade, put it into the juicing screen, and we're going to line up the red dot here with the red dot in the front of the machine, and the screen will drop into place. Then we're going to then take the auger, and that goes right in. Take the top, and on the top you put this little red dot here lined up with the red dot in the front to start with. On the open, then you're just going to switch it to the close, and you're all ready for operation. The on and off switch is on the side. You have a forward, you have an off, and you have a reverse. The reverse is used momentarily if something gets jammed inside the machine. Now I did mention this is the FruitStar, best for juicing fruits, and what we're going to juice today are some pineapples, and we do have our pineapples pre-cut. It's very important to pre-cut the produce before you put it into the FruitStar machine. And so we have basically pineapple spears right here ready to go in. Now we do have this core. The core will actually clog up the machine. So if you are going to juice the core, you need to chop it up into really small pieces to break up the fibers. The fibers tend to get stuck in the outlet port on the vertical style machines. In addition, we're going to juice some mango. And once again, when juicing fruits, it's best to juice the fruits that are nice, hard, and firm. If you get soft, textured fruits, it's not going to juice well. And in general, I recommend that you blend or eat your fruits whole instead of juicing them in the first place. When you blend them or eat them whole, you're going to get the fiber along with the fruit. The fiber slows down the absorption of the sugar into your bloodstream. In addition, we're going to juice some strawberries, and you know, the FruitStar and other vertical single auger style machines are great for juicing smaller fruits such as berries. But once again, I recommend and encourage you to blend them up. So if you want to make maybe like a pineapple blueberry juice, I'd recommend you juice your pineapples and then add in your blueberries into the blender and blend them up with the pineapple juice. In addition, we're going to juice these guys up. These guys are called sweet limes. So while these may look like lemons, these are actually sweet. Well, not quite sweet, but they have no acidity and no sour taste. So these are actually quite delicious. Now the FruitStar and other vertical auger juicers will handle small seeds such as seeds and citrus, and also apples and pears, although I don't always recommend you juice them if you're juicing them in large amounts. Apple seeds contain things like cyanide, which in large amounts is definitely not good, but in small amounts, in my opinion, may have some beneficial properties such as B17 or laetrile. Now when you're juicing seeds, what will happen is the seeds will impart a flavor in the juice, so the seeds may impart a more bitter flavor. So if you don't want that flavor, remove the seeds. We're also going to juice some vegetables in the FruitStar, and we're going to juice some dinosaur kale, some kale, and some carrots. Now while the FruitStar will juice vegetables, don't buy the FruitStar if you want to juice mostly vegetables. Once again, get that Green Star Elite. It's going to do a much better job. This one is if you want to juice mostly fruits with some vegetables. In any case, let's go ahead and get started and show you how this machine works. Now we're going to juice in the FruitStar machine. First you need to turn it on, and I like the FruitStar because it runs at a low 80 RPMs, relatively quiet, and we're simply going to take our pineapple spears and just drop them in the machine. Once again, no pusher is required. If you're using a pusher, you're probably pushing things too quickly. And look at that, as soon as we put the pineapple in there, we're getting some fresh pineapple juice out. So I love delicious pineapple juice. Pineapple juice is really rich in vitamin C, and it tastes nothing like the store-bought canned pineapple juice. Just so refreshing and delicious. Now for some people, if you don't like straight pineapple juice and you want to temper it down, you could use some leafy greens with it. And you know, most people don't eat enough leafy greens. Leafy greens are the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet. So what we're going to juice today in the FruitStar is some kale, but we're not just going to take the kale and shove it in the machine. It's not going to work. It's going to back up the machine, and that's why it's called the FruitStar. What you need to do if you want to juice the kale is you're going to take your kale and you're going to need to cut your kale up. So we're going to line up all the little ends of the kale plant right here and put this on our cutting board. And we're just going to cut this up in about 1/4 inch pieces or 1/8 inch pieces. What we're doing is we're cutting up the stringy fibers in the kale so that these strings won't get stuck in the FruitStar juicer. Now if you do this, the FruitStar will juice the greens and other vegetables quite well. So now that we got our cut greens in there, we're going to feed a few in. Now you don't want to overload the machine with one produce item at one time. So once we put just a few greens in there, we're now going to follow that by putting some more pineapple in there. The FruitStar works by needing some hard fiber, such as in the carrots, to push the produce through the machine so that you can make your delicious juice, but also the fiber is going to come out as well. We're continuing to juice in the FruitStar, and what you may notice and what you want to be aware of on the FruitStar is as you're juicing, juice is going to be coming out, but also you want to always pay attention to the pulp outlet port. Now it appears the pulp outlet port produce has stopped coming out of the machine. This is basically the design of the vertical single auger style machine. So when pulp stops coming out, it's very important to feed something in the machine that'll help get the pulp moving again, because if the pulp is stopped moving, you're basically going to be in a backup situation and the juicer's not going to work well. So what we're gonna juice next is something that's gonna get the pulp moving again, something nice, hard, and fibrous, and that's the carrots. So on the FruitStar, definitely recommend that you chop your carrots up into little small pieces, such as this, and it's gonna work a lot better. And check it out, once we put the carrots in, you can see once again the pulp is starting to move out. The problem is the pineapple is really soft fiber, and that the greens and the kale don't allow enough fiber to get the machine working to work properly. So when juicing in the FruitStar or other vertical augers, it definitely needs some kind of nice fiber, especially if you're juicing something like leaves that'll tend to clog it up. So now we have a delicious pineapple, carrot, kale juice. It looks like this worked really well. We're gonna go ahead and turn this off and serve some of this up to some of the people that are waiting next. We're gonna juice some mango and strawberries in the FruitStar juicer. Next, we're gonna juice those sweet limes up into the FruitStar juicer. Now I can see the FruitStar juicer being the perfect juicer if you want to juice fruits for like your vodka, I don't know, martinis or your mixed drinks. Several booths here at the Expo have been having vodka in their fruit drinks, and what better fruit to put in your vodka drinks than real fresh fruit that's juiced. You're gonna get the best flavor, and it's also gonna be the sweetest to offset the flavor of the alcohol. So in any case, let's get started juicing these sweet limes. Very important when juicing the sweet limes is to cut them up. So we're simply just gonna cut these up into quarters, and we will be leaving the seeds in here today. Next, we're just gonna simply drop the sweet limes in. This is 100% sweet lime juice. And on the limes and the lemons, whether they're sweet limes, regular limes, or lemons, you can juice the skin. Now the skin will make your juice more bitter, and I never juiced sweet lime skin before, so it's gonna be really interesting because the inside or the juice of these sweet limes really don't have any acid, so they're almost like drinking a flavored water, which is really cool. But the skin is gonna make it taste kind of interesting. And remember, the area below the skin, the white pith, that has the bioflavonoids and all the nutrients in there. On oranges, grapefruits, and tangerines, you need to peel off the coloring of the skin, pretty much just like this, but you want to leave as much white pith on as possible. Grapefruits, oranges, and tangerines have indigestible chemicals in the skin that you can juice. The juicer can do it, but it may give you bad gas, so I don't recommend doing it. Now we're continuing to juice the sweet limes. We're simply taking the sweet limes, dropping them in. Once again, no pushers required, and you could literally see that auger come around and sweep and literally crush and squeeze all the juice out of those sweet limes. And if you check out the juice that's coming out, now this is not a clear juice. You could easily juice oranges and other citrus fruits in here, and you're gonna get what I call a total juice. The total juice is not like the orange water you buy in the grocery store. This has all the nutrients from the skin and the pith in the juice. So this is actually kind of like a yellow milky color. In addition, you can see this pulp coming out. This pulp is actually fairly dry. This machine is doing an excellent job of removing all the juice out of the pulp here. Here's the last sweet lime we're gonna juice, and you can see here all those sweet limes produce like maybe 4 cups of the sweet lime juice, and now we have all the pulp out. And imagine making the sweet lime or tangerine or orange juice fresh for breakfast every day. It'd be absolutely much better than buying canned, bottled, and jarred juices in the store. The juices you make at home are going to be rich in enzymes that have much more nutrition and be healthier for you than products that have been pasteurized and heated. They lose all the enzyme content, and many of the nutrients are much lower, and in some cases they actually add vitamins back to the juices. Why not get our vitamins and minerals and enzymes from nature, as nature intended? And that's what the FruitStar juicer will allow you to do. So now we're done juicing the sweet limes. Let's go ahead and pull this out and check out that color. I mean, that's a nice, rich orange color, almost like a milky texture, and we're gonna pour this out so that you guys can see the texture of that. Nice and clean, very little pulp in there. And now we're gonna do the taste test. This is the moment I've been waiting for. I've never tried sweet lime juice with the skin and all. So you got that like lemon zest flavor when you're using lemon zest in recipes. The sweet lime imparts like a neutral flavor, but the skin imparts like that lemon zest flavor. So this is one rich and nutrient dense juice to be drinking. In the future, I'd recommend peeling your sweet limes first. Not the tastiest stuff, but definitely really healthy for you. Next, let's go ahead for the grand finale, and we're gonna juice those strawberries and mangoes straight up to make a strawberry mango juice in the FruitStar. Now we're gonna show you how mangoes and strawberries only juice in the FruitStar. Once again, this machine designed optimally for juicing only fruits, and if you buy it for juicing fruits, you won't be sorry. This is one of the best juicers to be juicing fruits on, the vertical single auger style. So once again, it's very important for produce selection. Don't get soft, mushy, or old fruits. You want to juice nice, hard, and firm fruits in the machine. They're going to work the best. Soft fruits and mushy fruits that are old are just going to mush up and not be good for juicing. You want to blend those instead. So we're going to go ahead and drop in this piece of chunks of mango. And this machine literally is juicing the mango. You can see the juice coming out, and you can also see the mango pulp coming out as well. Next, we're going to go ahead and drop a few of the strawberries in the machine. And if you just drop that in, it's going to take it and juice up the strawberries. And instantly, you're getting a red juice coming out of the FruitStar. And so this is going to be a delicious mango strawberry cocktail. We juice a lot of the mango and the strawberries. We're pretty much juiced about half the amount that we had here. It's doing a wonderful job. Now I do want to point out on the juice here, that's going to be nice, rich, and thick, but also, you know, you want to pay attention to the pulp. This pulp is not super dry, but it's doing a great job of extracting the juice out of the pulp. While the FruitStar and other juicers can juice the fruits, I would encourage you to eat your fruits whole or to blend them up to get all of the good nutrients in the fruits into your body. Nonetheless, after using the FruitStar juicer here at the trade show, it's done an amazing job at separating out the juice from the fiber of the fruits. And if you want to juice fruits, I would definitely recommend the FruitStar juicer to do it. Now, once again, this machine is very similar to the other vertical augers, but this one is being built for juicing mostly fruits and not a lot of vegetables. And I think they positioned this machine well to do just that. So hopefully you've enjoyed this episode learning more about the FruitStar juicer. As of yet, the FruitStar juicer is not yet available. It should be available in about another month. Once again, my name is John Kohler with DiscountJuicers.com. Be sure to visit DiscountJuicers.com/YouTube for special promotional offers for our YouTube visitors.